What is up, my sexy people? Voltage here, bringing you some Card Hunter. Today, so I'll be playing Card Hunter today. Felt like playing something a bit more different. I've started a little bit. You've only missed me play one tutorial mission, which was boring anyway. The general gist is it's like a card game, basically, but with a board as well. You have these three different characters with three different decks. As you can see, you draw cards in each one, and you see the little portraits at the bottom. It's very much like an RPG, or it is an RPG. And yeah, I'll hover over cards that I get, or cards that I use. Like at the moment, I'm just using a simple movement card, so I can move across the board. Fly, and I'm against a dragon. Okay. Now I feel like I've done a stupid move, because now he's very close to me. I move my tank there. He's going to fly again. What do you do? Every step moved must be in the same direction. At the end of the move, if there is a character in the next square in the direction moved, do one crushing damage to the character to every square move, for every square moved. Discard terrain attachments and target square. Greater heal, inspiration, penetrating bolt, hard to block, penetrating. Apparently this dragon guy has a lot of armor. So I should do 1 damage, and his resistant hide did not cover it. This card becomes a terrain attachment. The terrain remains on the board and affects anyone standing on it. Linear. All affected squares become acidic terrain. Stop at the start of each round. Occupants take 3 acid damage and discard all armor cards. Duration 2. Each square can only have 1 terrain attachment at a time. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do that. To make sure. Oh, now she's going to get even more acid. Fuck. Fuck you. Fucking fuck. Penetrate all your armors. Penetrate. Never try to eat anything bigger than your head. Ancient wizard. Does 8 damage to me. Ow. Very much. So. Penetrating spark Majiggy. Did no damage. Does Dragon's Claw attack? Well, my armor defended most of it. Penetrating bolt. Can't be blocked. And my armor is trying to cover up most of my damage. I'm going to heal up my melee guy. Okay, Gary passed. So basically, at the end of the turn, you'll pass. I'll give this to him. What this card does is target character draws a card, may self-cast. So I'm going to use it on this guy because he's got a lot of penetrating attack cards, and he got this. What is it? Draw a card, discard that card unless it's an attack card. Repeat until you have drawn 2 cards or drawn 6 cards. I will use that. Cool. I have lots of stuff. Get another penetrating strike and a strong hack that he blocked most of. And then I'm going to teleport myself. Can I? No, I can't. But I'm going to teleport him just away from me, so he has to move. And then I move my cleric a bit more up. So as you can see, it's quite a strategic RPG game, and I like these sort of games. I'm very much a nerd. And this is kind of just a testy thing, you know. If you want me to carry on this, I will carry on with this. If you don't, then you don't. That's basically it. Target character cards or armor cards. Ooh, that could be very good. What do you do? Push 1 other allies. guess I could do that. So if I move you there, yeah, and I can just move everyone one square. Get her out of the acid. Damn it, stop throwing her in acid. She has like no health as it is. Right, discard all your armor. Ass. Yeah, now bite me and shit, I don't give a shit. 7 straight damage because you can't block it. And you got pushed back. That has range, damn it. Oh, all the armor though. Like no damage. And this will finish you off. That's that done. Very, very good. He had a flying in of acid. The acid nearly got rid of my mage, which has been very, very unfortunate. Alright, so let's get it going.
Victory!
With a terrible roar, Green Fang crashes onto the temple floor. The pardon me. Vildaran Dragon's long reign of terror is ended. I'm not the best reader, so I might. Oh, Gary, what are you doing? You kids can't play Green Fang Challenge with my party. If you want to play with my card hunter set, you have to start at level 1. Yes, Malvin. Sorry, Malvin. I might try and do voices for them in very, very weird voices. Sorry about the TheExcelVoltage. My brother says we have to start again with some new cards.
And now.
Let's see. Our tale begins in Card Huntria, in the musty, dusty Orc Head Tavern.
Hark.
An old man staggers through the door, blood steams from his side.
Uh-oh.
Help! Monsters are attacking the village. Who will save us?
Huh.
Click a tab to choose a dwarven, human, or elven warrior to recruit one. Considering it's a warrior, I'm probably going to go with the dwarven. Human, elven, human. Human warriors balance speed and toughness. They can get into a fight and sustain it. At higher levels, they get access to cards that let them plan ahead and strategize. Elven warriors are the most mobile of all warriors, but not as tough as other races. At high levels, they get access to cards that give them even more movement options. Dwarven warriors are stout and fierce, capable of hanging in a fight for a long time. However, they move more slowly and than other races at high levels. They get access to cards that improve their durability. I'm looking for a human. I'm gonna get that mid. Ooh, what should we call him? What should we call him? We'll call him TheExcelVoltage. He'll be our main warrior. Once I get more cards or more characters, if you want me to name them something in particular, leave a comment down below and I'll do it. It's also kind of just a test run. I think I might have already said this, but this is also just a test run. If you like this sort of thing, I'll continue doing it. If not, then I'll leave it. TheExcelVoltage hears the call to adventure, strides over from the bar and pledges to help the old man. Forgot the voice. It's time for your first adventure. Click exit to return to the map. With his last breath, the old man gasps and points towards the nearby village of Omelette. Really, Omelette?
Yeah.
The raiders should be pretty easy for someone who's already defeated Green Fang. You can read that little bit at the bottom. I'll try and read it. Like, firstly, again, this is very much like a feedback sort of thing. I'm not the best reader. I am very slow and I end up skipping words and stuff. So if you want me to not read and you read yourself, it's fine. But for now, I'm going to read. Kobolds are raiding the peaceful village of Omelette, slaughtering the villagers and plundering their meager possessions. Will a brave adventurer step up to send these vicious bandits packing? The peasants will surely reward anyone valiant enough to aid them stopping the raid on Omelette. Well, actually, I'm bad at reading that time. I guess starting properly will at least give me a chance to explain a few more of the rules to you. Yay, more rules. More rules! Rules drool. case, it's mean to other people. Hoo-wee! These Cobalt Raiders are in a group that shares a single deck. Okay, so these two creatures have to share the same deck, whereas we have our own deck. I'm going to move 2 squares this way. When a group plays a move card, they can all move at once. Okay, that's one advantage, they can all move at the same time. Okay, so I'm kind of surrounded, which is not good. I'm going to move there. Probably going to take a hit from this guy. Weak Strike. So, does 2 damage and it has range of 1. Test your enemy's defenses before you commit your main attack. It is the same whether it's a duel or a war. Okay, so it does 2 damage, so nothing too good. Monsters in the group turn grey after they have attacked and can't attack again until the next round. So, it's not just your hopes and dreams those orgs are going to crush. So he's going to move closer to me. I'm scared they have one more attack card, so I'm going to move away. Go past. I'll pass, because I have no cards. Each time you pass, you get a new hand, if I've not already mentioned that, or if it's not obvious. At the start of each round, you'll always draw one bonus move card. Yeah, you always have a move card. Because you chose a human, you get a basic run card as your default move. Then you draw 2 more cards from your deck. Oh, I need 2 more. Alright. Fuck you do. That Weak Strike should take him out. Weak Strike's the same one needed as me. Test your defenses, yeah. Ow, ow. So Weak Strike. I can probably just duel out with this guy. Wah. Go past. That means I can pass. Still have my move card. So they might not give me an extra move card. They may or they may not, I don't know. No, they give me an extra move card as well. Well, this will be the end of the fight. Adventure complete. The village is saved, and the remaining Cobalt Raiders scamper off into the fields. The graceful villagers reward you handsomely. The task now remains to track these miscreants back to their lair and put a stop to their attacks. Gain some XP. TheExcelVoltage found some loot. Open the treasure chest to claim your prize. His voice might change because I keep forgetting what voice I did. Oh, ambushers. They should be worth several gold pieces. Click the take all and finish button to move on. What are you? Demon Skull Snuff Box. That sounds... Snuff box. Head to the armory to exchange your loot for something useful. Yay.
Yay!
Sell the amber shards you found by dragging them from the collection to the blue store sheet. You're not worth anything either, are you? The cards in your deck come from the items you have equipped. Because you don't have a weapon in the slot, your deck only has these weak cards in it. To fix this, buy a woodsman axe by dragging it from the store onto the empty weapon slot. Head to the armory to buy the axe. That's unuseful as well. Yeah, unusable treasure item. So I can sell that as well. Okay. I get this axe. Yeah. Wowza. Equipping the axe replaces those weak cards with these powerful new cards. Mouse over slots or items to see what cards they give you, and you can right click or press spacebar to see the card close up. Okay, so let's see what my deck consists of at the moment. Run does 3 movement. Sometimes running is the best option, sometimes it's the only option. Bludgeon does 4 damage in 1 square. It's not just your hopes and dreams either, because they're going to crush. Simple Strike. Sometimes it's the simplest things that are the most painful. Does 3 damage and 1 range. I have 3 of those. 4 of those actually. I have 2 bludgeons as well. I have 2 chops. Choose up to 2 different targets for this attack. 2 dead foes are better than 1 Dwarven Greeting. Does 5 damage in 1 space. So if I've got 2 people in front of me, I'm going to take both of them. Weak Chop. Choose up to 2 different targets for this attack. Does 2 damage, 1 space. These are all very close up ones. Test your enemy's defenses before you commit your main attack. It is the same whether it's a duel or a war. Does 2 damage in 1 space. I don't have 3 walks, which a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a simple step, or 2 does 2 movement speed. 2 movement speed, 2 moves. League references. Exit.
Yay!
Okay, it's time to get back on the trail of those kobolds.
What?
TheExcelVoltage search the fields for tracks and finds a trail leading into the wilderness.
And now.
Let's get started on the next module, Cobalt Encampment. Right, so I'm going to drop it here. I've realised I've not been in full screen this entire game. That's kind of annoyed me. I'll fix that next time. You can see all my random shit. There's League. There's my OBS I used to record. I was watching some Wolf Among Us. Facebook. I'm uploading a video as we speak. And Card Hunter. Yeah, you can play Card Hunter for free. Just type in Card Hunter. You have to register and everything, but it's a free game. And it's all browser based, so that's why I'm doing what I'm uploading, so it doesn't take up much of the internet. But I've been Voltage. If you've been people, don't forget to favourite, like, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time when we play Card Hunter. Goodbye.